Robinson of the EDL, and they were asking him, how do you answer the charge that most of your members are racist thugs? And he said, I think it would be a little short-sighted to judge a whole group based on the behaviour of a few extremists. And I told that joke, and I think a lot of the audience were not as magnanimous as Tommy and I. They didn't really care for our idea of a worldview built on the shoulders of tolerance. And a few people walked out, so I'm just worried that'll happen again, and that'll be the end of the mic. There you go. Just focus on the dog. But I wanted to talk about minority groups because I'm a member of a few, you see. First off, I'm an ethnic minority. It's true, I am. I'm a Scottish Highlander. Now you might be asking yourself, are Highlanders minorities? There can be only one. It's not like the movie though, I can't breathe underwater or nothing. I did go down on a prostitute in a bathtub for a couple of times. That was more about moving the stag night forward than any superpower. But the main minority group I'm in is the neurodivergent minority group, and I want to talk about this because I feel like we don't really have a community, because I feel like every fucker's saying they're neurodivergent these days. And I feel there should be a cutoff, and that cutoff should be if you've ever uttered the phrase, I'm neurodivergent and I would never act like that. You need to take your fucking little squidgy thing and your little cube with the buttons and don't turn anything on. And you need to fuck off. Because if your mental illness can be fixed by an office toy, you're not mentally ill. If your mental illness is the equivalent of a dress being too formal for the summer dance, and it needs an accessory, you're not mentally ill. What you are is a neurodivergent person that likes toys. Neurotypical person that likes toys. And you've entered a group with your fucking regular levels of self-confidence, and you've asserted something, and what are we going to do about it? Fucking look you in the eye. Awful. And there is no community. And I know there's no community because if there was any kind of mental health community, someone would have told me after the BAFTAs that I couldn't just go around saying the N-word. And I feel fucking lighter now. I feel like there's been a weight lifted off my chest. I've discovered that I'm a racist because I was not given the support that I was entitled to. And, like LGBT have a community, and so they should, by the way. You should never have to be at the mercy of the uninformed and hateful. But if I ran a company, and I was the boss, and there was 2 gay guys in my office, and I was saying, listen, you guys do great work, but I don't think it's a good time to take leave, there is zero chance that you would hear the words, well, I must say, I'm a gay man, but I don't feel I need the week of the Eurovision Song Contest off of work. It would never happen because it's part of it. It's part of it. People are very prejudiced, though, but I do feel like we need that cutoff. I was really disappointed. A friend of mine called me up, worried, because he'd been watching YouTube. And he said, what are we going to do if everyone in the world becomes trans? And I said, right, that's ridiculous. As any, sane-minded person knows, we would just synthesize a vaccine from J.K. Rowling's blood. Simple. And while I was a little disappointed, I felt a lot of things, like I know he's a nice guy, he's just uninformed. And I must say though, it was very thrilling to be at the birth of a new type of dystopian idea. I remember when the last bathroom fell. Humanity will always remember No Judgment Day. But I was kind of also interested in the dystopia because I like when I could cling on to my prejudices that I understand. that are unconscious. Like there's a story. One of the most famous AI taking over the world stories is "I Have No Mouth, But I Must Scream." I don't know if anyone's ever read that. It's won a ton of prizes. But it's about an AI that keeps 4 humans, 3 boys and a girl, and it tortures them because it hates humanity. It wipes out the rest of humanity, and it can change your brain, so it can just pump pure fear into your brain. It makes the woman, who was quite a chaste woman, into a kind of she's having sex with all of them, and the narrator, who's a guy, is basically like she's a Madonna and she's scum. And she thinks she's so fucking perfect. And that story brought me comfort, rather than, people say it's a very bleak story, but in the endless ocean of an apocalypse, I do like the idea that I'd have the buoy of slut shaming to hold on to. Like, I would wake up like bright yellow because my liver's been eaten by nanorobots. And then, like, somebody's putting spiders in my ear, and I'd be blind, just going, good thing I can't see where Ellen is. Because I bet she's fucking getting poked. And loving it. Did I have anything else? I'm just so worried about this stuff. Yes. Okay, well that was all new. I think I'll keep some of that. I think I've covered enough ground. Alright, thank you so much.